What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One Eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about Fear the Walking Dead, Talking Dead, and a little bit of Walking Dead, but mostly Fear the Walking Dead episode 409 review and discussion. Talking Dead, Chris Hardwick is back. Obviously, spoiler warning if you don't want to know any of this information, as I don't want to ruin anything for you. I just got to put that general spoiler warning out for Walking Dead, Talking Dead, and Fear the Walking Dead, obviously. But I'm glad Chris Hardwick is back as a member of our Walking Dead family. Become a member of our Walking Dead family here at the PT channel by hitting that subscribe button, and I hope you do. Photo credit, obviously, to AMC, Fear the Walking Dead, Talking Dead, and The Walking Dead. Now let's talk about Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9. I thought it was a decent episode. It kind of set things up for the future of the series, probably this season and beyond. Morgan talking about going back to Alexandria. He just didn't recruit Alicia like some people thought. He recruited everybody. He can bring everybody back with him. And I guess he would go back to Alexandria, maybe the Kingdom, or either way, back to Virginia. But no one took him up on his offer. Except for Althea. I kind of got the idea that Althea and Morgan would definitely be going back to Virginia at some point, whether it's this season or season 5 or beyond. I'm just not sure. It's probably going to be drug out for sure. But who is the lead of the show now? Is it Morgan? Is it Alicia? Is it both of them? I think it's both. I think Morgan definitely is the lead or a co-lead. Alicia is probably the most captivating person from the old cast. The walkers, the river, the episode was kind of boring for a lot of it, but they set up things for the future. And I like the idea of John and June going back to the cabin, but that's probably not going to happen. I'm not a big fan of the Charlie storyline. I wasn't a fan of it in the first half of season 4, and I'm not a fan of this character at all. And yes, it's a child, and I know you have to protect her, but she's going to get people injured. She already killed Nick, and how are we going to forgive this character for that? Probably not going to happen. But Charlie's going to be a point of emphasis, obviously, because they have to care for her, her books, her reading, her this. She was playing a game with John, and then John left to go kill the walker, and she escaped somewhere and went somewhere. So they got to track her down at the house, and came back around. But the big thing that was kind of cool was Morgan and Alicia working together. Alicia's trying to find her purpose now. So is Luciana. Strand found his purpose. He's just going to sit around and get drunk, which I guess is one way to go out. But Morgan is definitely the driving force of this show now. I kind of like it, but it's just like you're there for half a season and you want to go back to Alexandria or meet Rick. And I didn't like the fact that he didn't say my friend Rick back home. He just said my friend said this and about people, and he was right, and I want to tell him. And I don't know if Morgan's ever going to see Rick again, because the word is that Andrew Lincoln's done with the show, and if Morgan doesn't come back in the second half of season 9, how can Rick and Morgan meet up again? Because Andrew Lincoln's done with the show in season 9, and if Rick Grimes is actually dead in season 9, which I think is going to happen, how can that happen? It's going to suck. But that's what the writers and the story is how it goes. The Walking Dead isn't about one person, according to the writers. But we'll see what happens with Rick and Morgan down the road. And I don't know if it's just me or the bulk of people, but I just like John Dory. I think he's got a real character that draws people in. I kind of like the guy, I'm rooting for the guy, and I want him to survive. Does that mean he will? Probably not. But I would love for John, Althea, and Morgan, and whoever else to go to Virginia and be a big part of the crossover from Fear to The Walking Dead. Strand was kind of funny with the drinking and the alcohol, but it's kind of annoying what this character is about. I used to be a millionaire. I used to be this. Everybody used to be something, he said, and that's true, but this doesn't matter. The world doesn't matter what you used to be. It's what you are right now and what your surroundings are. The mansion is pretty cool. That's a cool location to definitely have in a zombie apocalypse. But the walkers getting in, you should be locking that thing down. Strand's worried about drinking and having more wine. You should be locking down the fences and making sure the perimeter is good. This was really dumb with Luciana. Luciana's character to me has reached a plateau. Season 2 is probably the best for the character. And it's pretty annoying that we still don't know how she met up with the group, and we probably never will. And for some reason, Charlie felt the need to go in a storm and bring back the book to Luciana that they gave to her before. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. But I want to see Althea, Morgan, and John maybe Alicia. Alicia would be kind of the best character from the original cast to survive on. But what do you think about it, guys? Who do you think should make it in the rest of the series for season 4, season 5, if there is a crossover from Fear to The Walking Dead? But I think it could happen. I would love to see John, Althea, Morgan, and really badass Alicia, well, not villainous Alicia, working together, coming to fight the Whisperer War in season 10, maybe season 11 of The Walking Dead, whatever, how they want to connect it down the road. But I like John, that's for sure. The SWAT truck has to survive. The hurricane was kind of a nice twist. I like that aspect of the environment playing a factor. I know a lot of us want to see snow in the World of The Walking Dead, but I guess we'll never see snow because it's tough to film with that. But the wind, the rain of a hurricane, that definitely interests me. But Althea has to have a connection with Abraham and Eugene, right? So I think she would be one of the best people to connect Fear the Walking Dead to The Walking Dead and kind of have another crossover, if you want to call it that. But Abraham and Dr. probably Eugene Porter and maybe even Rosita would be a nice callback, Easter egg, and connection. I definitely want to hear that video, probably not see it because this is the way they looked back then. Not sure if they want to replicate that for the show. And I think it needs to happen for Althea to see Eugene and possibly Rosita, that she saw them before in Texas, and now she's going towards Virginia. And that would just be a nice connection to have between the two shows, not just having Morgan being the only crossover character. Eugene's going to look pretty different, and I'm not sure how the time jumps would affect things. I know people are asking questions in the live streams and other comments about the time jumps between the two shows, but you could just have another time jump between Fear. It could take Morgan a while to get back from Texas to Virginia. But I would like to see Althea and Morgan and John and whoever else they want to bring back rolling into the Hilltop or Alexandria. But if it's the Whisperer War, we know that it's going to happen at the Hilltop, most likely, like the comic. But I want to see something happen here with Morgan eventually getting back to Virginia. Chris Hardwick is back. Yes. Are you excited? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Some people don't like that he got his job back. I like it. And I like the fact that he started off the show with a heartfelt, emotional speech. And to me, that shows that he truly wants to be there. And these allegations almost brought him down. And again, they were allegations of someone saying something about another person. And I'm just glad that he was found innocent. And hopefully he was innocent and he didn't get away with anything. He just was proven innocent, and he truly was. I believe Talking Dead is going to be taped before Sundays for some reason. But Chris is back and I'm excited for it. There you go, guys. That's my review and discussion of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9, and Chris Hardwick being back on The Talking Dead. I love that Chris is back, and I thought Episode 409 of Fear was okay. It's a setup episode for the rest of the season. Hopefully the hurricane and the walkers and the new cast that we get make the show even better and better for Season 4 into Season 5. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun here with our reviews, discussion, spoilers, a lot of topics of The Walking Dead and various topics. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can achieve your goals no matter what they are in life. You get what you give and never give up on them. There's my Zombie Apocalypse book series, available now online, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. I got 7 books available now. There is book 8, will be out this October. I'm very excited about the series and definitely that book. And remember, guys, believe in yourself. You can do it.